Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Dunn and I am going to show you the correct way to use the oil pastels that are water soluble. So we are going to take these Portfolio series oil pastels. These are the ones that are water soluble and these are the ones you're going to use just like a regular oil pastel. So I'm going to start with a green and color with it back and forth. If I press down too hard on this, the oil pastel will break. I want to go nice and light, and if I want the color darker with less white, I would go back over it and do layers and layers and layers. So here I go. I'm going to do one part really dark, and then just to show you the difference, and then another part really light. And the only reason it's light is because more of the paper is showing through. I'm also going to show you a spot if I was to mix two colors together. So let's say I want to take this green and on the bottom I'm going to mix it with some black. That's like gray, it's close enough. And here I go, I'm going to put some right on top of that. So I want to show you the difference, or I want to show you how to add water now. So I use a little bit of water in my brush, and once I dip my brush in, I'm going to scrape it off on the sides to get rid of extra water. Too much water is not good. Too much water might rip the paper, and you want to be careful about that. So you can always add more water if you need it as you go, and you'll see me doing that. And here I go, I'm just going to rub the bristles of the brush back and forth over the oil pastel, and you'll see that it becomes paint-like. I'm feeling that my brush is a little dry. It's harder to move across the page, so I'm going to dip it into the water again, scrape it off on the side again, and back and forth, the bristles back and forth. And I'm blending it in, so it's now looking like a painting and less like I drew it on a piece of paper, because I'm changing the texture or the appearance of the texture. Okay. I could always go back, add some more in to this and color on it, but I have to be careful because I might rip the paper. So I want to do my best, and remember, big tips, remember these tips. Too much water could rip the paper, so be careful. And if you're going to add another color on top of wet, so add dry to wet, you want to be careful that you don't rip the paper. Good luck, everyone. I can't wait to see how your projects come out using the water-soluble oil pastels.